This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore.
Look at me, working on a Sunday. Things right now are a mess, and it is too important. The challenges that we face in this country, witnessing the devastation of rights in our country, witnessing the evaporation of civil rights in our country, watching our very democracy crumble before our eyes. We can't be taking days off. So listen, this is a sensitive topic that I'm going to talk about. Not just because it's about abortion, but because of the certain states in our country who are not allowing for abortions in the cases of two certain instances. And because YouTube is very sensitive on certain things, I don't want this video age restricted. So I'm going to be talking about an instance where someone has sex with another person against their will, without consent. We're adults. We know what that means. We know what that word is. Right? Because going forward, I'm going to say the word, but I'm going to bleep the word. The other instance is when a family member has sexual relations with another. In this case, and I'm going to be talking about a young member of their family. You know what I'm talking about. So going forward, I'm going to say the words because I can't silently whisper them or mouth them, but you know what I'm talking about. The other day, I tweeted this. I don't know why I have a copy of it because I tweeted it. To Republicans, guns are people and women are objects, not the other way around. And I get I'm being clever and trying to be cute there, but it's not far off the truth. Republicans fight tooth and nail aggressively at the cost of the lives of children for guns, for the gun lobby. And they treat women as expendable objects. And that is what is happening right now, because after the overturning of Roe versus Wade, there are a series of states that right now, abortion is illegal even in the cases of rape and incest. First, abortion is banned in these 6 states with no exception for the health of the mother. Of the living mother, there's no exception. Oh, you're going to die? That's bad on you. Sorry. You cannot have a health care procedure to protect your own life. Those states are Arkansas, Idaho, my home state, the fascist state of Idaho, Mississippi, North Dakota, Oklahoma, South Dakota. All of them reprehensible. And even more, if you can believe it, even more reprehensible are these states that have no exceptions. If you get pregnant because you were raped or because of you can't get an abortion. It is illegal. It is criminalized. Arkansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Mississippi, Missouri, North Dakota, South Dakota, Tennessee, and Texas. Those states will force a victim to carry the child. So let's put it this way. Let's get on the ground with this. Not a 30,000 foot view. Let's get on the ground with it. A father, his 13-year-old daughter, 12-year-old daughter, 11-year-old daughter, post-pubescent daughter. She becomes pregnant. If you live in Arkansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Mississippi, Missouri, North Dakota, South Dakota, Tennessee, or Texas, the state will force that little girl to give birth to her sister. I'll let you sit with that. Forcing a child to give birth to her own sister. That's where we are. in America today in 2022, in these insane Republican states. Yeah, there may be a couple of governors in there who are Democrats, but that does not mean the state legislatures are. And these laws, these trigger laws that went into effect immediately upon the overturning of Roe versus Wade, means the governor can't veto anything. It was already passed long ago. Forcing children to have their sisters. Children who are the product of and but family values. While gunmen rampage through schools, killing dozens of American children. One of those governors, South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem, was on with Martha Raddatz today. And Martha Raddatz held her feet to the fire, Kristi Noem's feet to the fire, talking about that particular thing that, Kristi Noem asserts that these mothers will never be alone. We're going to support these mothers. We're going to take care of them. Just welcome them into the welcoming embrace of Republican charity. That the government will take care of them. That's not what she means. And Martha Raddatz held her feet to the fire. I want to watch this moment. We're going to talk about her answer because it is absolute bullshit.
But we want to help support these mothers. I think we can do better in this country, making sure that we're walking alongside them in these situations and making sure that they do have the type of health care and the support financially that they need.
Well, let's look at that support. The Nonpartisan Commonwealth Fund, a social policy think tank, says the 14 states that have the most restrictive abortion laws, including South Dakota, invest the least in policies and programs for women and children. So what do you mean when you say these mothers will never be alone?
Well, I would say that the facts on the ground are that South Dakota is doing a lot to coordinate with nonprofits, with churches, and then also the state in a new way by launching this website and committing to in legislative session to support these mothers is incredibly powerful. You know, this is a conversation that we have a change now at the federal level. The states will be each evaluating how they approach this situation. Getting health care to mothers, helping them during a time of crisis is incredibly important. And these states, remember, Martha, are overwhelmed right now with other situations that are going on, with what Joe Biden is doing to the energy prices in this country, what inflation is doing in this country.
I want to stick with abortion. I want to go back to abortion, Governor.
There's a lot of things that need to be addressed in this country.
Yeah. She's a liar. And Martha Raddatz is right to challenge that. So what do you mean these mothers will never be alone? Her answer? Well, what about inflation and gas prices, y'all? What do you mean by these mothers will never be alone? Because it seems to me what you're saying, Kristi Noem and other vile, sinister Republicans, that what you actually mean is they'll never be alone because they're going to be forced to have a baby from their father. They'll have their sister child to hang around with for the rest of their life. So listen, I'm not going to come here with just complaints. I'm going to have solutions for you. There are organizations out there. There are websites. The FDA. Merrick Garland actually said this, that the states cannot ban abortion, FDA-approved abortion pills based on safety grounds. Show up headline here from Axios. So you can request through the mail an abortion pill. You can. It cannot be outlawed by these draconian, tyrannical, monstrous states. Here are a couple. PlanCpills.org. If you are out there and you are in need of this, utilize this service. Utilize this website. If you know someone who may, utilize this service. AidAccess.org. This is another. We must stand together. We must band together in moments like this. in unprecedented moments like this. Roe v. Wade has been the law of the land. Roe v. Wade has been the opinion of the Supreme Court. Roe v. Wade has been precedent for longer than I've been alive. And here we are, because of liars on the Supreme Court. The Republican Party for generations has talked about activist judges, yet here we are. These unelected, anti-democratic trolls are putting lives in danger. There will be real world ramifications from this. And we're already seeing it with states forcing children to carry children themselves. No matter. You're having the baby. Your father got you pregnant, you. No matter. We'll always, what'd she say? We want to help support and walk beside them. If this doesn't radicalize you, you're not paying attention. This is not our America. It's just not. And they're coming for other rights. Anyway, I love you guys. I appreciate it very much. I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts. Let's have a conversation both in the comments. Let's have a conversation through voicemail and email. You can call, leave me a brief voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me daily@dollemore.com. Follow me on social media. We can also mix it up there. I'm at Dollemore on Twitter. I'm at Dollemore on TikTok. And less of a conversational place, I'm at Dollemore on Instagram. If I do something for you that you appreciate, if I provide value to your life on a daily basis or a weekly basis or even occasionally, and you think that I'm a stand-up guy who does good work, listen, please consider supporting my work. You can click the join button below, become a channel member for $1.99 a month, or you can make your way over to patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast and help support my work there. We got a lot of work ahead of us, a lot of fights ahead of us, because the Republican Party is hell-bent to make America great again through regressive, draconian, tyrannical policies. They want to turn America into a Christo-fascist state, and they're doing it. They're winning. Get angry, get beside yourself, and get active. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thanks for your time and your attention. I'll see you next time. Until I do, be genuine and take care of one another.